Hello, Aries. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. I hope you're doing very, very well. Today, we are working on getting the energies for mid December. Okay, we're nearly mid December here. So, I thought it would be interesting to get this right before the new moon comes in. Okay, so let's get started. We have a lot of angelic energy here. Angels of abundance, angel ancestors, tarot of the angels. So let's dive in and see what comes up. So as we've been doing lately, we're going to be going into three columns here: the recent past, present energy, and what is the message from spirit for you. Okay, so let's get started and see what comes up for you. I hope you are well, and if you enjoyed this, please leave me a thumbs up right in the beginning. Helps me greatly to build up my channel and pass the word to other people out there that may be needing this message. Okay, and of course, if you consider this subscribing to my channel, I'll be very happy to have you in this beautiful community. But let's get started and see what comes up for you. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, so for the first one, okay, we have already three cards: Queen of Cups, Seven of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. Now, for the present one, Five of Wands, the Star, and the Hangman. And for message from Spirit for you, we have the World. Yes. What are we ending here, Aries? The King of Wands and the Six of Wands. This is a very positive energy here. Okay, we're going to clarify this, okay, as well, so that we understand a little bit better. Now, the main card here in the middle of your game is the Star. So this is your main energy for this mid-month here. It's absolutely beautiful. It's about dreams coming up, you connecting, you not losing hope about something. Your faith is on the rocks here about something that you want to bring into reality, whatever it is. This could be talking about all the challenging times we had recently in the last couple of months, if not all 2025 for some of us, right? Um, but this is coming into a big form of healing. There's a sense of healing, okay, taking care of myself. I finally understood a lot of lessons the universe has been trying to give it to me through my relationships and it's not just about romantic relationships, okay, about business relationships, friends, relationship with siblings and parents and all the other family members, okay, people that you used to consider family or people that new people coming into you, okay, so you're understanding a little bit more and you understand that the kind of people that you were attracting in the past were related to your energy, so you understand that and you start to be able to manipulate the energy around, not to get anything to take advantage of anyone but to understand, and you can even understand your energy about that. Okay, of course sometimes we also have the situation that there are toxic people around, so we are putting those tests to know when to put a stop, when to set up our boundaries, okay, and when to be faithful to our own boundaries, okay, and not breach them. So let's get started here for the Queen of Cups. For the Queen of Cups with the recent past, we have two cards, and I'll take them: Three of Swords and Ten of Wands. And maybe this is why I'll take them, okay? In the recent past, there was a lot of heartbreak, okay? There was a lot of pain. There was a lot of situations here because you always assume if I am a good person, if I just I could be talking with people pleasers here as well. Of course, it always comes from the past, from childhood, from all of that energy, okay? And you just assume that if you are always kind, if you are pleasing people all the time, then you are accepted. And what did that cause? A lot of stress, a lot of pain, a lot of people taking advantage of you. This was very strong here in the past for the areas that I'm connecting. Now, for the Seven of Cups here, this could have been people taking advantage of you in different ways. Yes, Eight of Wands in reverse. Okay, so this is in reverse. This is not something that happened just really fast. Okay, because if it was upright, I would say, oh, this was something that just happened. No, this was Eight of Wands in reverse. Okay, so this is something that took their time. So this could be more than one person. I have a lot of very painful energy here recently for you, and you could have been even in the last 7 months. Okay, there could have been a lot of energy here where you had to tap into understand. And this was so painful. You had no other way but to understand and to make changes in your life for your highest good, not even for other people, but for you. Okay. Now, for the Three of Pentacles here, I like this energy for you, the Three of Pentacles, because this also talks about, yes, perfect. This also talks about you doing what you love. So in the recent past, there was this pain here in the first two cards. It was so deep because we also have the emotional part here with Queen of Cups and the Seven of Cups. So this was so deep emotionally for you. Maybe even your emotional health was actually triggered here very, very hard, that we come up with this Three of Pentacles. We have the King of Swords in reverse. So someone was not able to think properly. Someone was not able to do stuff. So they would rely on people, okay? They would rely, Three of Pentacles, they would rely on the other people. But for some of you, I actually feel like you entered into some sort of escapism here to don't have to deal with the situation. So I could be very strongly talk to people that the past has been, whoa, some big lessons here. Okay, some big lessons. But let's touch into the present and see how is that energy going on right now. So to start here, we start with the Five of Wands. So Five of Wands, of course, we could be talking about you comparing yourself to others. Again, that people pleaser, right? Compare yourself and look at what others are doing, and if you're not doing what they are doing or better, you're not good enough. So there's a lot of this energy here. So in the present, there could still be sometimes this type of energy haunting you down. But because then we have the Star and the Hanged Man here, straight away brings me the energy that when that comes into my mind, this could be the case of overthinking or going back to the old self. I just stop into, no, I am doing the work. I deserve to be there because I've been working on myself, okay? Because these are major arcana, these are things that the universe is working on your behalf here to make things happen in your life. But let's clarify here a little bit more, right? So for the Five of Wands, what else do we have for Aries? Thank you. For the Five of Wands, we have the Eight of Cups, leaving something behind. Okay, like we were saying, when the past starts to come, you're like, no, that's not me. So you leave that behind straight away. There's a lot of emotional baggage that still in the present, it's still getting out of your system. Okay, because remember it was all cups there. So something is still coming up. I feel this is more about you accepting yourself and understanding you don't have to overdo it for people to like you. You don't have to overdo it to be acknowledged, because when you need that validation from people, that means you're not sure about yourself. And that's all about to change for Aries here, of course. Now, for the Star, we have the Death card. Yes, this is a whole new version of you, okay? This is a new version of you. This is, I really wish this would stop focusing in and out. So for the Death card here, with the Star, we definitely have a huge shift. I'm sorry, but this is just a camera that keeps zooming in and out, so I hope it won't bother you a lot. It is bothering me a little bit. Maybe that's just the energy we need to work on here. This could be an Aries energy here, okay? Focusing too much and then not focusing, and you ended up not knowing where to turn with all that zoom in and zoom out. But definitely there is a huge shift here in the present. This could be something that is starting right now. This could be healing that you've been working for quite some time. However, we could also be talking about, for some of you, and this may sound random, but it's a message here about some cosmetic surgery, right? Because the Star also talks about cosmetic surgeries, and maybe this is something you've always been wanting to do. And with the Death card here, yes, we could be talking about cutting something. So we could go into, surgery, you're cutting something. I don't know, needles, something like that, like cutting the skin in some way, shape, or form. So this could be something else that is coming for you. And this brings you way more confident because you are the one that wanted this, no one else. You are the one. And maybe there was some people here trying to stop you in the past, and you finally decided to do it because you want to. Okay. Now for the Hanged Man, what do we have? Five of Wands again. Okay. So there's this all the time, keep going into, I'm not the person I used to be. I'm a different version of me, but there's still this little inner conflict here. So it's important that you tap into that energy every now and then, especially during this mid month. Okay, there's a lot of energy going on as well astrologically. So this could be something that is very, very important to you to stay focused on who you want to be and not the person you used to be, because this feels like a huge shift for you. This feels like a shift of a people pleaser to someone that is very confident in their own skin. So this can have still a lot of triggers in the past until you bring forward. There's still this going up and down, back and forth, back and forth. So it's kind of an inner battle here, but I see you going really, really well with all of that. Okay. Now, for message from spirit for you here, what do we have? The world. Okay, so we're talking all about this shifts and endings and changing who you used to be. Yes, the world, it talks about the end of a cycle here. Okay, this is the end of a cycle. Look at that, she comes here with 4 coins with the 4 elements here. So there's a lot of stability, there's a lot of, and she also has the infinite there. Okay, so there's a lot of cutting off with the past, and as you are doing the work, the universe give you that push. Okay, because it's the end of a cycle, closing off with something. Now, what is a clarifier for the world? The 10 of Pentacles. Oh my God, the 10 of Pentacles. This is your stability. This is you having the perfect relationship, the perfect job, the perfect home, the perfect people around. Okay, this is you coming into a full circle here with all the efforts you've been doing, right? Maybe even some sacrifices here, um, building your mind, reshaping your mind, rewiring, all of that, and it's coming to this mid-month. It's gonna get easier. Okay, it's gonna get easier. Now let's look into this King of Wands. I feel this King of Wands could actually be someone coming towards you. This could be a boss, this could be a business partner, or this could be a romantic uh, connection here as well. Okay, now for this King of Wands, yes, we have justice. So it could actually be contracts. This could be a new job coming up for you, a new business. And if you work for yourself, this could actually be a really good new client that can bring you way more clients as well. Okay, or this could be a client that wants to take over something. I even see for some of you, there could even be people that want to buy your company if you work for yourself and if you have your business or something like that, your products, you name it. Okay, or they might want to sponsor your products maybe in their organization or something, so you have to build a lot of your products. This is great for you. And then for the 6 of Wands, now 6 of Wands, last card, it's beautiful, talks about victory, talks about overcoming. You know, it's when traditionally when the warrior comes from the battle and he is victorious, right? And what do you have here? 5 of Swords and the Judgment. Yes, of course, you overcoming a lot of people, you overcoming situations, and you overcoming your mind, you overcoming your mind. I definitely see in this mid month, December 2025, Aries becoming the highest version of yourself. This is absolutely beautiful. But let's get some advice here now with the Angels of Abundance. Why not? We're just talking about abundance and transformation here. So let's dive into that for Aries, please. Thank you. Partnership. Can we talk about that? Partnership is here. It's absolutely beautiful. Oh, I really wish you could read that. I'll read it for you. Allow helpful, supportive partnerships into your personal life and career, and both parties benefit as a result. You are receiving help from heaven and from a person who brings needed skills and resources. That's exactly what we're talking about that King of Wands. This could be a person that comes to you and brings, clients, bring business, bring stuff that wants to come. Or again, it could be if you work for someone else, this could be someone that wants to take you to their company because they value for who you are. Okay, now let's just finalize with the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards here from Kyle Gray for you. Let's see. This is for Aries. Perfect. So we have the Seer, Okay, see beyond the current situation. Remember that you're working on yourself and you know that the better version of you, it's definitely coming. And then we have the air guardian, shift your perception. This is absolutely the hanged man here, okay, that we were talking about before. You overcoming that version of you that doesn't serve you anymore. And it was a version that was programmed, and you are removing that program from you, rewiring your mind, and you are creating your own perception here. And you're living your life based on your own perception and not what someone or a lot of people told you before. You used to be like that, okay? And you used to act based on that. So that's what I have for you, Aries. Thank you so much for being here. If you'd like a personal reading, check the description box below. My comments, my details are there in the first comment as well. I'll pin that comment for you, okay? And until next time, have a great mid month. Take care.